Good morning. Good morning. Whole new place. We're gonna have to check and see how the Wi-Fi is. Hi. Whole new place. Oh, I forgot to add my live gold. Hang on a second. There. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. It's a beautiful day. I mean, every day that we wake up is a beautiful day, if you look at it that way. Good morning. Good morning, Liz. How are you, love? All right, I got to do a couple of things here, right? We got to make sure that we are, let's see. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just going to do some sharing. Good morning, Joanne. Itchy nose. Let's go in here and send a few. What are we at? 13. There. Okay. Thank you, Mama. I'm going to keep sharing because sharing is caring. Isn't that the way that it goes? Well, I think I shared to them before, but that's okay. Some people get it twice, 2 times today. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know who's watching on that one, but good morning. Good morning. Cheers. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm in the new place. It's chilly this morning, though. It is really chilly this morning. And I'm not sure. I saw that. I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. Alrighty. So I know that we have Liz, and we've got Julie, and we've got Joanne, and we've got, no stairs behind me. Lena. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm always excited when I get to meet people, especially for the first time, because you guys get to see me every day on here doing my thing. But I don't get to see you until you actually book that call, typically. It's nice. It's chilly today, and so I have the little fireplace going, and after I moved, I was like, oh yeah, now comes the work of unpacking, like all of that moving, like pack it all up and then come and unpack it. It's just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just a lot. So yeah, I forgot about all of that at the end, that, you have to do all of the unpacking. So that will be the work for the next few days. But my mom's coming over to help, which will be nice. Of course. I love having my mom nearby too. She's happy. She's much closer now. Because she used to be like over an hour away. So now she's like 20 minutes. Good morning, Amanda. I'll put you on the list too, hon. He's doing okay. He's on the couch right now having a nap. He's got a big backyard to go hanging out in. Last night when we first got here, I took him outside and was showing him the yard, and there's an opening at the back of it that opens onto the street, and there was a lady that was walking by with her little Scottish Terrier. And as soon as she saw Cass, she's like, no, stop, go, like starts freaking out. And Cass is just like bounces over, right? And she's like screaming and just losing it about him. And so then her dog actually like attacked Cass, and it's like, you're just so like wound up, like he's not going to hurt you or your dog, but you guys are going to hurt him. And your reaction is like way out of proportion. So I don't know, but maybe she's been attacked by a dog before, so I can't make any judgments on that because who knows, right? Well, I'm here for a while anyway. I'm here for a while. Who knows how long? I don't know. It all depends on, you know, the way that life goes, right? But for a little while anyway, and I love it. It's going to be really pretty. I took him for a nice long walk in the neighborhood and then down the road. And you guys will go for walks with me too. I'll show you the area. It's really, really beautiful. We're right near the lake. And so we can get down to the lake and walk along it. There's a provincial park that's nearby, so I'm going to show that. And then there's also some like walking along some like there's some just really great spaces. I don't know how to describe it, but really, really great spaces. Yeah. And just all purple today. Maybe it's a reflection from, yeah, maybe a reflection from something. I don't know what the reflection's from though, because I'm not seeing anything really purple behind me, but yeah. Alrighty. So I've got the cards pulled. I'm a little chilly, hence why I'm wearing the sweater. I don't think I'm going to take it off this morning because it's just cool. I have the little fireplace going. We have like a really chilly, like 2 degrees when I woke up this morning. It's saying it's 5 degrees now, but overcast. So for those in the States, let's do our little conversion to help you out. It's 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. Yeah, it was really frosty. Yeah, that's the heat source right now because the landlord apparently I don't have a temperature thing. So I didn't know that before moving in. And now that I'm here, my mom's like, I don't think that you have a thermostat on your side of the place. And I'm like, really? And so I don't. Not that I've found anyway. And so he turned the air conditioner on because it was super hot the last week, right? We were getting 28s and 29s. So he's got the air conditioner on. And then he left and went to the States for a visit. He's not back until the 5th of May. Possibly that's the earliest that he'll be back is the 5th of May. So I'm lucky I have that little portable fire. And in my bedroom, I have a heater so I can turn that on and get warmed up. Thank you. I'm going to warm my hands on the little fire gift. I'll warm myself up. So, but that's okay. At least I have the fireplace to keep warm. Like the fireplace is going back there and, you know, I'll just cuddle up in the, you definitely can get on the list for a card, sweetie. Yep. And you are on the list. Mama's got you. Mama's got you right on the backside. All right. Beautiful. So let's do our heart focused breathing and then we will get on with the show. I think if I do some heart focused breathing, you're going to make me yawn. But that's okay. So the whole point of the heart focused breathing is we want to get ourselves in, coherence, our heart and brain into coherence. And we want to establish that regulated body throughout the day. So calm and, you know, peaceful in that calm and balanced state throughout the day, not just when we're in that distress state. Because when you're in that distress state, that's great to deploy all of these different techniques, you know, to bring yourself back into regulation. But we want to be doing this every day, right? We have to do this every day and throughout the day. I started yawning and now I'm done for. So we want to do this throughout the day to create that regulated, to bring that nervous system into regulation. It's not showing me any low stuff on my side, but that doesn't mean that it's not my side. It's new with, good morning. Cause it's new Wi-Fi. So we'll have to see how it goes. And maybe we'll have to, you know, not have music on or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll figure it out. It's new. So we'll have to see. Is it still frozen, or did it just freeze for a moment? I'm good? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. You're back. Back again. Look who's back. Back again. No. So we're going to do the heart focused breathing, right? We want to create that balanced and regulated, get ourselves into rest and digest. Yeah, in my new place, get ourselves into rest and digest throughout the day, not just when we're in distress, right? So this is a great technique to use to bring balance to your system. And it is good to use when you're in conflict as well. You take a time out, step away from the situation, do your heart focused breathing, get yourself into a balanced state, because then you'll respond rather than react. And you can use it when you're, when you're dealing with stuff that's, really just stressful. If you had a stressful day at work, before you come into your house, wash your screen off before you come into your house. And it's a really easy breathing technique to do. The heart focused breathing is merely a 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale, while focusing on the breath coming in and out through your heart space. If you want to change it to the quick coherence technique, then you're just going to think of an energy renewing emotion. So there's no good or bad. There's just, hello, love you, sweetie. Have a beautiful day at work. And yes, my new place. Sorry. So like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of yachting today. All that moving yesterday really just took the energy right out of me. But hopefully I pick up a little bit later on. So to change it from the heart focused breathing to the quick coherence technique, you're just going to think about an energy renewing emotion. So joy, appreciation, love, care, gratitude, calm, relaxed, they're energy renewing emotions. So there's no bad or good emotions. They are just energy in motion, and they're just an information system, right? They're just telling you something about your environment. So, just listen to what it's saying. It could be telling you, that this environment's triggering you into a past state of trauma, because it's reminding you of how you felt during that time. But either way, we're going to do this heart focused breathing, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. At least do that part, or change it to the quick coherence by thinking of something that makes you feel joy or appreciation. Okay. So let's do some breathing. Okay. So I'll do the counting. First thing. Good morning. So keep breathing in and out like that. I'm just going to talk about it now to let everyone know what we're doing. So we're doing heart focused breathing. We're just focusing on our breath coming in and out through our heart space over 5 seconds. Now, 5 seconds is the most common time frame that the Heart Math Institute has found works for people. But if you find it to be a little bit too much, then shorten it to 4 seconds. If you find it to be too little, then extend it to 6 or 7 or 8, whatever feels comfortable to you. Okay, and we're just breathing in and out through our heart space, and we can add it to the quick coherence technique by thinking about something that makes us feel joy, appreciation, calm, gratitude, love, pride. So many of the energy renewing emotions. You can just focus on something that makes you feel that emotion or think that emotion. It's great to use this in the middle of conflict, but you should be doing it for 3 minutes minimum, 3 times per day spread out. So you could do it once in the morning before you go to work, once when you come home from work, and then before you go to bed. You'd also do it if you're having conflict, or do it before you come through your house after being at work if it was especially stressful, so that you're not bringing that energy from work into your house and having it, infect your environment with something that you don't want in it, right? So I'm going to hop back in here in a moment. I'm going to yawn again first, so I apologize, guys. I'm going to hop back in here and do a few more rounds of breathing, and then we'll get started with the rest of the day. On this next one here, I'm going to hop in. Okay. Beautiful. So I am in my new place. So welcome. You can see in this camera, you can see Cass. He's lying on the couch. He was checking out the window and seeing things, but he's going to get excited because my mom's going to be coming over in a little bit. Yeah, I can't stop yawning this morning. I think it's the cold air because it's really chilly in the house right now. When you get that cold, like you're just chilly. So you're just like, start yawning. I need to bring the fireplace a little closer or something. But yeah, it's just chilly. It's chilly. So I'm going to get in contact with the landlord today because maybe he can adjust the thermostat from his phone. And he can just pop the temperature up a little bit since it's like 5 degrees outside and the air conditioning shouldn't be on. It just should not be on. I'm doing really well. I'm tired. I'm tired from moving yesterday, and just last week was so busy. Last week was so busy with moving and all the calls and stuff that I had scheduled, and like the packing and everything. It was just a lot of work, and then got into this place yesterday, finally everything in, and it's just now there's all the unpacking to do. So it doesn't stop once you move. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta unpack everything now. And you're like, man, this is not fun. I'm so tired of moving, but that's okay. It's all right. We're good. So I have pulled out the cards. I have my hot coffee, spicy coffee. I just got to drink a bunch of it. Get warm on the inside. Aw, what feeling can't you shake, Rebecca? Do we need to do a check-in, a Monday mental health check-in, and see how everyone's doing and if there's any way that we can support each other? Maybe we'll just do a little check-in and see how everyone's doing. Redbeard's sending out happy vibes, and we are definitely receiving happy vibes. I'm not sure if you're still there, Jane. Oh, sweetie. Sweetie, your purpose is in between the things that you're good at and the things that you love, right? What really lights you up in your heart, that's where your purpose is found. But not having that, like, you don't have to do anything to be of value. You're a human being. You just have to be, right? You just have to be. You don't have to do anything, right? That's a that's just the way that the world makes us think, that we're only as good as what we're outputting, and that's not true, right? We make it seem like, I mean, it's a really weird world we live in when you think about the fact that saints are supposed to be poor, right? You're supposed to be, nuns shouldn't, like, yeah. You can let it go, though. You can put it down, right? We don't want to live in that past, right? We don't want to live in that past where it is. This doing the heart focus breathing and giving yourself what you missed out on, right? The love that you need, that you didn't receive, right? That's the biggest thing that you can give yourself, is just the love, 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 right? Are you still in an unsafe environment? Like, are you still in an environment where you're like where that's happening? Because what can you do to get out of that environment? What can you do to leave that space that you're in if you're currently in an unsafe situation or an unhealthy situation? Yeah, but that's okay. You have them now. So stop. Like, there's like, honestly, one of the best things that I can give you for advice is focus on the present moment. Focus on the present moment. Because in the present moment, it's just you and me, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to turn off lives. We don't do lives together. Yeah, it's about learning to love yourself, right? Like, that's a really important thing, right? How do you show yourself love? What are you doing? Hi, Diana. Diana would like to be on the list for a card. Hi, Mayuma. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in my new house. Just the unpacking now. No more stairs behind me. So I used to think good about myself, then it was taken away from me, whoever me was. Yeah, but we like, when we go through those things, right? And now your goal is to focus on you, right? Focus on what you need to feel good about yourself. Don't let people keep stealing from your present. We keep it alive in our mind. Yeah, like, hello, Tanya, how are you, love? Yeah, it's my new house. This is the living room. That's the kitchen, and there's a bathroom, bedroom, and a small laundry, like a laundry area as well. But then, you know what? In the end, we say that they should have been our first, but it wouldn't have worked that way. We aren't the same people now that we were back then. So we needed to go through those experiences to grow and to be ready for those people to enter our lives. It would have been nice, but unfortunately, we weren't at the space that we were ready for it, right? And it's when I was going through my healing journey, one of the things that I said to myself is, like, my stepdad's dead. He's been dead for years. So it's not like he's sitting there in my current environment going, you're going to feel this way, or I'm going to make you remember these things, or I'm going to bring up the past, or I'm going to throw this in your face, or I'm going to, torment you. He wasn't doing any of that. He was dead. The only one that was making me feel that way was me, by keeping the memories alive, by holding on to them. So anytime I went into the past, I just stopped and grounded into the present, and I would do breathing. And I would say, this is the now. So what time is it? Now. Where am I? Here. What time is it? Now. Where am I? Here. Right? And I would just keep focusing on being in the present moment, right? And when you look at Dolores Cannon and you look at, not that you asked for the specific situations that we went through, but many of us, like the theory is that we chose to have our soul evolve, right? To have our soul evolve through certain lessons or experiences. And, not that we chose the exact experiences that we had, but we did choose to have a bit of the hard road. Yeah. So then he's like, when I came to that realization, I was like, I'm the one keeping it alive. I'm the one in my own mind torturing myself with memories of the past. It's not the people that are currently like nobody's here beating me up. Nobody here is yelling at me. Nobody here is neglecting me. Nobody here is doing these things to me. It's me. It's my mind, my memories of the past that's keeping me in those spaces, right? Right? Like we can make that choice. Hi, Debbie. How are you, love? Nice. I think we had a call, right? I think we had a free call before, right? Yeah. Just every single time that those memories come up, you have to stop and ground into this moment. Right? It's that grounding into your body and, understanding that that's not a reflection of you. The stuff that they did, that's a reflection of their character and the quality of person that they were. That has nothing to do with the quality of person that you are, right? When you say something bad, like towards yourself, stop it and then turn around and, say at least 3 things that are good towards yourself. Nice. Right? Like loving yourself, right? Nice. So happy about you. So happy about that. Right? Like understanding where it's coming from, right? Why do I feel like if I'm, it's, yeah. I used to, I would say things like, I'm such a loser. And then I would say, but that's not true. Like, what are the things that I've done that I've accomplished, as an example, right? Or, sometimes we get really mean towards our personal appearance and, we're very derogatory about how we look because people have done stuff like that. Or they, if you sit down and think about it, right? When we sit down and think about the things that we say in our mind, if you write down the list of what you say about yourself in your mind, right? And then you think about the people that used to say those things to you, you'll see it's an echo of the people of your past that you're hearing in your head. It's not you saying it. You're just re-saying what someone else has said to you. So at some point, maybe, you know, kids on the schoolyard said something mean, or at one point, you know, your grandma or your mom or your stepdad or your dad, whatever, said those things to you. So now you're saying them to yourself again. They're not meant, like, they're not yours to carry anymore. You can let go of them and put them down. Beautiful, Diana. But when you think about the last time that something like that happened, right? If you think about way back to when that stuff, like, it's been a long time, right? It's been a long time since anything's happened, because you can protect yourself now, right? You are in control of your life. You're not a victim today. You were a victim when it happened, but you're not a victim today. Yeah. Being present in the moment is huge, huge. Yeah, many of us do that, right? We make the choice. It's that whole two wolves, or whatever. There's, you know, the story about a man has two, an alcoholic has two sons. Because of that, one becomes an alcoholic, and then because of that, one does not. Because we either use it as a deterrent of what we refuse to be like, or we mimic the behavior because we decide that, you know, to still doing the same thing. Yeah, you are in control of your life, Rebecca. You can do whatever you want. You're a grown-up woman, and nobody controls you anymore, right? So whatever choice that you want to make, you can make those choices. And living in the past is one of the things that you can also choose to do, right? If you're still thinking about the situation when you're little and applying it to today, I mean, it's not even the same. You've got your beautiful like, you've got your beautiful husband there who's, you know, supportive and loving, right? And helpful towards you. And the more that you spend learning what you love about yourself and doing things that make you happy, the more that you'll find what your purpose is. And you don't have to do anything. That's a toxic thing of, you know, society, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just have to stay in the I have it. It's already there. It's just divine timing. I have it. It's just divine timing, right? Like, when, you know, I was, you know, with my stepdad, like, the last time that he laid hands on me, I was a teenager. So for me to be worried about that now, right, there's no point in it. He's not even alive, right? So for me to have that fear that that's going to happen again is me living in the past in those moments, and the past isn't here anymore, right? So I have to re-cue myself to, this is the future, this is the present moment, sorry, this is the present moment. And, you know, I love myself, and I have support and love around me, and, you know, I that's not going to happen to me, right? He's dead. It's not going to happen to me, right? But if we sit and think about that, and it's going to it steals from our today. Yesterday's stealing your today's. And that's, you know, just ground yourself into the present moment, pour some love into yourself. Yeah. Yeah, but that's not fair to him either, right? If you're worried about it happening to him, if what you focus on you make come to you, right? If what you focus on you make come to you, then if you're focused on that and worried about that, and you could potentially generate that, like for one, if that's not what if like for to make him like that's not fair to him to be worried that he's going to do that if he's a good person and you love him and he's been a great husband to you. That's not fair to have that paintbrush, dip it in the past and painting him with that same paintbrush. He's not that person. That's not fair. Yeah. Time doesn't exist in the universe. Exactly. Yeah, just spend some time just in the present moment. I became obsessed with the present moment. Anytime I wasn't in the present moment, I grounded back into it. As soon as my mind started worrying about the future, in some negative way, or if I started ruminating about the past and the negative stuff that happened in the past, I would be like, stop. And I would ground myself into the present moment. Right? Because, it might be okay right now and he might be patient and kind with it, but let's say that he had a horrible experience, right? What if he's had a horrible experience with somebody and he was constantly, or wasn't but he was saying that, or expecting that was going to happen with you again. Eventually you're going to get upset that he thinks that way about you because you're not that person. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So when we do the heart focused breathing, yeah. So look at what you do know about him and how he does show up, right? Rather than looking at the past and saying he's going to be just like the past. Because if you think he's going to be just like the past, at some point it's going to, you're going to make it come to you in some negative way, right? We have to stay and focus on the present moment. Right in this present moment, we're all hanging out. We're on here, we're all talking, right? You've got a lot of support from other people, right? This is the present moment, is us hanging out together, right? Nothing bad's happening in this present moment. We know on the inside what true love feels like, what it's supposed to be like, right? But in order for, I would need to work with you. I would need to work with you, hon. Hi, Ricky. Right, like we're not gonna unravel all of that in the morning show talking like this, because it's hard, because I have to wait for the conversation and then, right. Good morning, Mel. How are you, love? Right, like if I was cheated on before, and if I thought that my partner in the future was going to cheat on me, I'm going to be just always being suspicious of him, and going through his stuff and looking at his things, and thinking that every time he talks to somebody that is something bad. That's not fair, but if he isn't that type of person and I keep saying those things and keep expecting those things, eventually he's going to be like, well, I might as well, I'm already guilty. Right. But for me, it's a matter of my nervous system. It's my nervous system that's dysregulated in those moments. It's my fear that the past is going to be a do-over. And the only way that I can help is by dealing with myself, right? Breathing, right? And breathing into myself and grounding into my body. So feeling my body in space and talking to myself and reminding myself that this isn't the situation that's here. What I need is to love myself. And that's the biggest thing, is how can you love yourself? Because if you're still spending, you know, like that's, I feel like that's where the disconnect is, or where you need to work on is, how do you love yourself? What does it mean to love you? Right? Love is safe, love is patient, love is kind, love is compassionate, right? And so that's where you need to do the work the most, is how can you show up and show yourself that you love you? What does that mean for you? How do you take care of your own needs? How do you take care of yourself? What do you do for joy? How do you show yourself compassion? Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, love. But it's the same, it's really the same, right? Right? How would you show others? Do that to yourself, right? You're kind and compassionate, right? You don't say mean things to other people, so don't say mean things to yourself. Yeah, so never say mean things to yourself. As soon as you catch yourself being mean, stop. Just stop. See a red stop sign pop up in your mind and be like, stop. And then start telling yourself good things about yourself, because everybody has lots of good qualities about themselves, right? So, and you can look and see all the different times, like when people are, you know, like if you were to say things like, I'm a loser. Well, you know, you've not been a loser every moment of every single day, right? There's things that you've done that you've accomplished. There's things that you're proud of yourself for. There's things that, you know, that you do for other people, even like you just said, you know how to show other people love. So that shows that you're a very caring person. So that's not a loser, right? Thank you, Mayuma. It was really cute. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything frozen on my side. I don't know. Yeah, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Rebecca. And you know what? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to dress differently, right? What you just have to do is tell yourself that you love yourself, right? And start with small, right? When I first gave this test, like, or this task to somebody, they were like, it was hard. Like, I can't look myself in the eyes and go, I love you, I love you, I love you, right? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. People aren't loving you, or are like, nobody's, if somebody, you know, is like, you don't have to dress a specific way, right? Yes, if you wear clothes that fit you, then you're going to look better than if you wear great big huge oversized or super tight stuff, right? It's about the size being the right size for you. But the most important thing is just being comfortable and being happy and content with how you look. It's not about, I have to wear, you know, a sexy dress or anything like that, right? Like, you don't have to wear a sexy dress to feel like, you know, if that's uncomfortable for you, right? You dress how you feel comfortable. And your partner loves you and accepts you just the way that you are. Yeah, but and this will sound, it might sound harsh, but you're the one that's taking it away from you, right? It's today is today. Yesterday is gone. And some of the people are gone. You were saying that the one person's not even alive anymore either. So they're not even here to torture. Like, they're not in your present moment saying anything or doing anything to affect you. It's your mind and your body and the emotions that are in there that are keeping it alive in your present moment. Exactly. Dress for yourself. I know what my fiance likes, but ultimately my final choice is for me. Because if you put on, say, a sexy dress or something, and you feel uncomfortable in it, you're gonna, like, people are gonna know that, right? Sorry, I have to. Love you guys. Oh, have fun with that, Jenny. Have fun with that. Hi, Acta. Right? A hoodie and sweatpants and sneakers can be sexy too. I don't know. Lots of people say that the gray track pants are where it's at. Like, I don't know. For some of us girls, guys wearing gray track pants is sexy. I love you, Mel. Oh, honey, Rebecca. Yeah, but you got to let that go. That's not, none of that is true. None of that is true. Good morning, Jess. Yep, new place. Can Jess go on the list? We haven't even read the cards yet. We've been talking, and then my landlady called me or texted me, and I'm just losing it on her because my mom fell on her steps outside the house. Like, she has like those patio stones that were cut into the earth, and they were wobbly. So my mom was coming out of the property yesterday, and she slipped and fell and hurt herself. So the landlady is like, well, if you want to, I did vacate, but she doesn't know that I left the place yet. So if you want to vacate the property early, I'll give you some money back now. But yeah, she fell and hurt herself. So I told her that my mom's going to contact a lawyer because that's like her place is, there's been like there's the stairs inside the house. You guys saw how like they were really steep. There was nothing on them, and both of us slipping down the stairs. Cass fell down the stairs, so I put the tread on the stairs, the little the sandpaper stuff that gives you some traction. And then on the outside of the step, the stones were all loose and wobbly, so I never even used them throughout the whole entire winter time. But Mom was coming out of it last night because they had to lock the door from the back side of it and slipped down it and fell and hurt herself. So sorry, I just had to deal with the landlady. I apologize about that. Right, the biggest thing that is important is that you love yourself, and when you love yourself, other people that love you will show up and love you too. Right, they'll show up and they'll show you that they love you, and if they don't, you'll be so secure in yourself that you'll be like, I don't need that in my life. I don't. You can go away. The first sign that they're being whichever, like however they're being, right? But to allow yourself every day to be affected by the memories of the past and about the things that people say that said before, it's gone, it's over, right? It's as much as it was hurtful, and you can even recognize that and say, yes, what happened was terrible. It was absolutely terrible what they said to me, but that's not the truth, right? That's not the truth. She got a cut on her arm and a bruise, her shoulder and her neck and her hip, like she jarred that side of her body, so she's sore up into this, right? Right, so she's just bruised and really sore from her fall. The neighbor saw her fall, so no, I don't think she hit her head. She just when she fell, slipped on and she hit her butt hard, so that's why her hip hurts. But I think she put her hand down to stop, so she's just like jarred in her neck and her shoulder. Pretty sure she's but anyway, she's coming over today. So I'm gonna check and see how she's doing and do some healing on her when she comes over. Like she should be here, but I don't need to guess when she's here. Cass is going to get all excited when she gets here, I'm sure of it. Yeah. We're just supposed to be authentically ourselves, whatever that means. And what one person thinks is weird, your soul tribe would not, right? And your body, it doesn't matter. Like our souls are, our spirit is eternal, right? We get so caught up in what this looks like. This is temporary, right? Our soul is eternal. So make sure that that you have a good spirit, that you're kind and compassionate and loving, and that you're not out there stealing from people. You're not out there yelling and screaming and calling people names. You're not being a bad person, right? Be a good person, and your spirit, right? That's the biggest thing. Now I'm a victor. Exactly, right? Be a warrior, right? Don't live in the past. Legal Beagle? Why Legal Beagle? Are you a lawyer? Yeah, just ask yourself like that question. What would love do? Yeah, well, that's good, right? You shouldn't be. I mean, it's just, yeah, just be a good person. We all know what it means to be a good person. We don't need somebody to come along and teach us what it means to be a good person. We know, and we either know because we are a good person, or we know because we've seen what bad people do, right? We know that what a good person's like. So as long as you're being a good person, then what everybody else thinks about you doesn't matter, right? Because you know that you're being a good person. No, no, there's no lawyer here. It was just Rebecca. Right, honey? Yeah. No, you got to put your hand up and protect yourself and say no more. No more. Nobody in the past is coming forward and slapping you, right? Nobody in the past steps into into your current moment and slaps you across the face. You are visually doing it to yourself, right? So it's stop. We're not doing that anymore. I'm not staying in the past, and I'm not worrying about the future being the same as the past. I'm going to be in this present moment, and I'm going to love myself, and I pour that love into me, and I'm going to do things that make me happy. And that's it. I'm going to love myself and do the things that make me happy. Right? And just do the breathing, the heart focused breathing, ground into your body, right? Stuff like that. Yeah, Mama Price's sister is a lawyer. Love you, Rebecca. Love you. Okay. We haven't even done this yet. And it's already 10. Let's read the cards. Let's read the cards. Okay. So the first card that I pulled, yeah, just let it go. Yeah. Okay, so the first card that I pulled is the Nine of Pentacles. So spiritual and material satisfaction, personal achievement, inner peace, milestones met and celebrated, the energy of a successful harvest, contentment. You know those moments when everything feels a little brighter? You are reaching one of those moments, a culmination of hard work and desire, when you will be stepping into your manifested hopes. These moments of spiritual and material bliss are highly personal and serve as funnels of glowing success. Look for this feeling as it surges into your heart and use its power to move mountains. Spread love and enjoy your harvest. Go ahead and bask. You deserve it. Spending some time alone will help you process your progress. Then celebrate. In shadow, this card suggests that you may be working too hard and not seeing enough in return. Examine feelings of self-worth and look at your energy balances in and out. The reward must always equal your energy expenditure, and if you sense an imbalance, then it's time to make amends. The harmony and harvest you seek are in front of you now. I enjoy the bliss and abundance that I have sown. So then the next card that I pulled for the collective is the Star card. Okay, so the Star card. Expectations fulfilled, wishes granted, opportunities, healing after traumatic events, knowing you are on the right path, inspiration, renewed hope. Sink into the dreamlike inspiration of the star. She sends a message of divine timing and renewed hope, and she guides you to reach for that string of serendipity and faith. Your future is increasingly bright, and you are blessed by the universe. Your core purpose is beginning to bubble at the surface of your reality, and your path is intrinsically tied to your biggest missions and brightest opportunities for expansion. Step onto a path of fulfillment and happiness with starlight to guide you. Allow your innate essence to shine through any residual darkness right now. Uncover any limiting beliefs or self-doubt that you're holding on to. Find the courage to voice any unexpressed emotions and release every bit of outgrown energy that is anchoring you to the past. It is time to release and ascend. As you let go, you will focus on the future and you will find your biggest source of inspiration and love. The stars are aligning in your favor and it's time to trust them. I expect miracles. And then the final card is the King of Swords. Okay, from the tarot. So intelligence, logic, rules, and clear thinking. Intelligence, logic, rules, and law, clear thinking, a strong communicator, a leader, truth and proof, blending mental and spiritual pursuits, bravery and courage. Intelligent and diplomatic, this king leads with facts, rational scientific principles, and the logical mind. He has an affinity for rules and thought, and he suggests finding impartial clarity before you take your next step. Even though he always seeks data and proof, he also knows that blending experience with inventiveness or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies allows for well-rounded success. Be courageous in the pursuit of your path and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling the way. In shadow, this card can suggest using knowledge to take advantage of others. With truthful communication, it's time to help others in a way that is honest rather than manipulative. Find wisdom in your experience and seek to become the success engineer of your life. With confident, clear thinking, you will find your success. I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. So we have beautiful energy here, right? So we have our wishes are coming through, our dreams are materializing, all of those money, the pentacles coming, right? And then we've got this star, miracle energy coming in, and we've got this beautiful, logical, balanced, emotional, and spiritual energy, which we need for all of it. The last card from the Oracle cards is from the Seven Energies deck, and it's Close Encounters. The sheen is, there we go, Close Encounters, number 10. So this is a time of connection that asks you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. You weren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded, and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of this life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself and you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. Just beautiful. I'm seeing sunlight out there, guys. It's making me very, very happy. I can, like, I don't know why there was that bright light there. That didn't make any sense. But anyway. Like, where are they? There they are. There they are. So I thought we'd use the Avalon deck today. You've got your next steps planned? Perfect. Thank you, Dragon Lady. How are you, love? Nice, nice. You got this. You got this, Helena. So first on the list for cards is Liz, and then after Liz is Julie, and then Joanne, if Joanne's still there, and Amanda. You're not feeling well today? Sorry to hear that, sweetie. Is it like a bug, like you picked up a little bug or a virus or whatever, or is it something more than that, like emotional? Nice. Perfect. Is this Liz's card? Is this Liz's card? Oh. Sixth. Yeah, nice. Yes, Diana, you're on. I'm assuming that's Jess that's on Facebook because TikTok froze. Okay, so Liz, your card is Truth, number 51. Okay, number 51, Truth. And just remember, you have to stay to have your card read. If you leave, okay, hi, Joanne, perfect. All right, so if you, you have to stay to have your card read. That's the only thing. Perfect. So for Liz, truth in word and deed is what is required of you by drawing this marker. As well as resonating with your own personal truth, it's important now to also demand the same from others. In every person, there's a vibrational energy that is accessible by slowing down and searching within to inquire, is this real? Am I hearing truth from another, or is it a lie? Am I speaking honestly myself, or am I lying to manipulate circumstances to get what I want? Remember, even a white lie will cause your light to fade and lose power. A lie takes you down into the lower vibrations of the ego world, ruled by separation and limitation, and its seduction of the lower world, and serves no one but the forces of darkness. This marker reminds you to remain in the light, even if it seems like a more difficult path. Truth will build a bridge across a chasm. Truth will lend a magic wand of strength and integrity. Truth is freedom. So whatever you're doing today, just be honest, Liz, and pay attention to make sure that people aren't lying to you as well. Okay. With what, like, what do you mean that's what's happening with the landlady? Like my landlady or your landlady or her landlady? You mean the truth? She knows. I messaged her this morning. Yeah, I don't have to be out until the end of the month, but she's learning today. Okay. Alrighty. So after Liz is Julie. Is this Julie's card? Is this Julie's card? Hi, Mariana. The water fairy, okay? The water fairy for Juliana. When the water fairy swims up to you with her liquid magic, she reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. I'm just going to give myself some loves. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings. You are the one experiencing them. Remember that as water flows, emotions change. The water fairy also tells you that it's time to lose your rigidity. Be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. If you're happy right now, enjoy, for the water fairy swirls her love around you. If things are making you sad, she comes to wash away your tears. The water fairy knows the power of emotions, so when she appears, be mindful of them and how they affect you. Remember, feelings are the fuel for manifesting. Be certain that you want to create what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. The water fairy longs to smile at you in reflection. Just beautiful. Okay, so after Julie is Joanne, and Joanne hopped over onto Facebook because apparently TikTok was freezing a bit. So let's nice, very nice. Joanne, restriction. Number 35, restriction. Okay. So number 35. And there's Mariana would like to be on the list as well. Sorry. You just have to stay to get your card. That's all you have to do, love. You're welcome, sweetie. So this marker brings notice of restriction in all things. You are in a prison of your own making, or at the mercy of that which is temporarily out of reach. You aren't able to move forward constructively at this time. Be patient. Pay attention to the next right action. Oh, we did too. It's 10:14. Oh no. Be patient. Pay attention to the next right action, and sooner than you know, the prison doors will swing open and you will yet again proceed to the greater goal. For now, take this opportunity to rest, taking stock of where you are and from where you've come. Ask, how did I get here? What am I not seeing? What needs repairing? Once answers come, so does relief from the bondages of circumstances and mind, which is beautiful. We totally missed 10:10. New place, totally missed it. I even made sure I had my cauldron out. I couldn't find my matches, but I have a lighter. Well, we'll see if we catch 11:11. Hello, Persephone. How are you, love? You're welcome, Joanne. All right, so after Joanne is Helena. And then after Helena is Amanda. And then after Amanda is Leslie. Okay. And just remember, if, to be liking, if you sharing's good to share to other people, because you never know who might need it. Right? And if you want to support me, you can support me through gifts. You can support me by subscribing. You can support me if you want. I offer a free call. You can jump on a free call with me and see how I can help you through the different stuff that I do. I'm great. I'm a little chilly still, but not as bad as I could be. Yeah, you did, Liz. You did. Hi, Silesia, love. All right. Perception. Perception for Helena. Okay. It was the truth card. So just be truthful in all of your dealings and make sure that you're paying attention to who's around you and that you're like leaning into your senses about and really feel into whether they're being truthful as well. Okay, so for Helena, number 42, perception. This marker requires you to contemplate how you look at the world. Through what eyes do you see? Do you peer through those of prejudice or judgment? Are you viewing your present circumstances by projecting your past? This is the time to slow down and observe from all angles. This calls for objectivity and a willingness to examine your life and others through a neutral pair of eyes. Within you, awareness is transcending your ego's separate sense of self. Rise above it, see through your soul, and know that things aren't always at what they appear to be. This marker brings clarity and asks you to look and to wait. Perhaps all you need to do is relax and put on another pair of glasses. Then what is in front of you might be magically transformed. Perception is everything. Take no further action until you see how this message applies to your current situation. Then, once you have shifted your perception, you may find that this was all that you needed to do. And very well, Persephone. So yeah, it's one of the things like I've stated from the very beginning. For you to receive your card, you just have to stick around. But if you are going to leave, you're going to step away. Just let us know that you have to step away for a moment. So we'll skip past your card, and then when you come back, we'll pull it at that point so you don't miss it. But I'm not going to pull cards and mail them to people afterwards or anything like that. Nice. So maybe it's time to put on a new pair of glasses. Oh, I love you. I hope you have a great day too, Persephone. I really do. I love your name, by the way. Ah. Now I'm just throwing a whole bunch away. Alrighty. Is Amanda still there? Yeah. Light it up. But you got those beautiful, like you said, you got it. DoorDash, you're going to get your truck fixed. You're going to do the DoorDash and all of that stuff to hustle, go back to school. Like you came up with a lot of stuff this weekend. I can't wait till we have our call later. Good morning, love. How are you? So I'm not seeing Amanda say anything. I'm still waiting to hear Amanda. Hi, love. Amanda. The owl. The owl. I keep waiting. I know my mom's coming and I'm like just waiting. And I know my dog's going to let me know when she's here, but I'm like, where is she? All right. The owl, Amanda. Nice. I love it. The owl, number 13. The owl lends you eyes that you need in order to see in the dark around you. The owl can cut through the shadows to illuminate the real truth. Someone may be trying to camouflage his or her real intentions. Deceit, lies, and unclear intentions are exposed with owl energy. The owl also reminds you to be honest with yourself and snap out of any lies or denial inside you. Lying to yourself is the way that you'll remain lost in a prison of your own making. The owl appears to ask you to seek the truth in the darkest places within yourself. This will set you free and restore you to wholeness. All is well with the owl to guide you. Deep wisdom into human nature is gained through the ability to recognize untruths. Owl is an important and powerful ally. I know, I can't wait too. It's going to be awesome healing session. Awesome healing session. All right, next is so be careful. There's potentially some deception going on around you, Amanda. So just keep your senses keen. All righty, Leslie is next. I'm going to check and see if that was yours. It popped out real fast. Is this Leslie's card? Is this Leslie's card? Little circles, but it's there. Are you still there, Leslie? So just remember, if you want energetic healing, is it elsewhere? If you want energetic healing, it's the phone, okay, or whatnot. And we're gonna actually, I'm gonna have a mod meeting where we're gonna get together and we're gonna talk about a few things as the mods. Like we'll get all the mods together, so that we can have a little chit chat. Sorry. Yes, love it. Okay, fear, Leslie, number 48. Fear. Okay, sounds good, Helena. This is your card is fear, number 48. Okay. This marker asks you to identify how fear may be affecting you on this part of your journey. Are you afraid of failure? Perhaps you're worried about success and the changes it brings as it pushes you to be all that you can be. Are you afraid of losing something that you don't yet have? Is your fear valid? Have you seen actual evidence of adversity and trouble, or are you seeing false evidence which gives the appearance of being real? Fear is a crippling companion and indicates a loss of faith and connection to the divine. Remember that the god or goddess doesn't give you anything that you can't handle. Fear comes from the part of you that identifies with separation, division, and form. To release yourself from it, remember that you are first and foremost an infinite soul. Look through those eyes and the fear will subside as you remember to trust the way of the mystery. Do you struggle with fear? Look inside, see the part of you that is afraid, and send love, light, and compassion inward. This would be a very good time to write an inventory of your fears and their possible solutions. Once on paper, you may find that you've been afraid of fear itself. This is an auspicious omen for transformation. It's a beautiful message. Okay, so next is Melissa, and then after Melissa, Paige. I just said we're gonna I want to have a meeting with all the mods at some point. I want to have a chit chat. I'm an infinite sovereign being. Absolutely. So Melissa. I'm not sure why, Mama. I'm not sure why, Jenny. Melissa, the Swan. The Swan. Okay. Transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. It's a big number 12. This card represents a transformation from one state to another. From the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan. This signals a period of growth that will ultimately be life-changing. The swan says that you may change so much that you may not recognize yourself in the end. Most important, it's time to honor and love this change within yourself. For then, only the most beautiful reflection will shine back at you from the mirror of your life. The swan says, dive in. You will love who you become. It also reminds you that you need to trust your intuition and your psychic gifts to guide you as you go through the process of wonderful and ultimate change. The swan is the companion of the high priestess, who has the ability to part the mists that serve to separate Avalon from the physical world. The swan can dive into the lake on her behalf and find treasure that human eyes cannot see. The swan reminds you to see with your heart and listen with your spirit, and the whole world can be magically transformed. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful message for you, Melissa. Beautiful message. All righty, Paige, my love. Right? What a lovely message. Hi, Paige. Is this Paige's card? Key. Aw. That's good. It's good when that message touches you, right? When it resonates really, really well. So Paige, focus, number 33. Can't wait till I get the curtains up here. It'll maybe shut down some of the glare that's coming in from the light. Not that I'm minding the light at all. I'm hoping that, it's 6 degrees now, but I'm hoping that it warms up a bit more. So focus for Paige, number 33. It is time to draw your energies inward. Let go of all things that are superfluous and unnecessary at this time. Focus your attention on the job ahead. Do what is in front of you, no matter how small the task. Clear focus is required. Be mindful to stay in the present. Avoid looking back or too far forward, for it is only in staying in the true presence, the now, that the power residing in the sacred journey marker can be used for benefit for all. Your path is marked with the need to regroup and remind yourself of your goal. Then stay in the present time and do what is directly in front of you. Only one small focused step at a time will place you at your destination. Right? Just beautiful, just beautiful. And remember, we're still having the competition for April. So the top 3 gifters get a free, good morning, Steve, get a free reading with me. Okay. Beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. So is this Diana's card? Is this Diana's card? So Diana, you're next, okay, love? Is this Diana's card? Thank you, Paige. Love you. Is this? Okay, so Diana, number 52, the mystery. The mystery. Thank you, Paige. Appreciate you. Number 52, the mystery. This marker directs you into the unknowable mystery of your journey. Love you. Have a wonderful day, friend, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It is the sacred place where all things are created but are not yet formed. It points the way to pure power and potential, which meets the magic of intention. It tells you that the magical, unknowable forces of destiny and fate are working in your life. The forces that you can never fully understand or control are indeed weaving their magic around you to help you fulfill your true purpose. There is, however, a warning to be humble here. The mystery reveals itself only when it chooses, and not when or how you demand. The cosmic laws operate here outside of time and space, outside of human influence and intellect. Only hindsight will reveal their patterns. Only total trust and the deepest faith can be your allies when the mystery appears as a sacred journey marker on your path. Sometimes it may seem as if you're going backwards, but truly, if you look at a spiral, it goes up, back, and around, reaching upward, although it may seem for a time that you are not. You are indeed progressing. Trust the mystery and keep going. For now, trust that the thread of your life is woven into the pattern of the mystery with beauty, grace, strength, and purpose. This marker is an auspicious and profound omen that shows you that you are on the correct path. It's a really beautiful message. Hi, spiritual vibrations. I love spirit. I love vibrations. We're all vibrations. We're all energy and vibration. So if you want the stuff to come to you, you have to resonate on that specific vibration. So, fear takes you out of that vibration for sure. Oh. Alrighty. After Diana is Mayuma. Okay. Ha. Is this Mayuma's card? The dog, number 19. It's our beautiful golden retriever. Right? It's just beautiful. Number 19. Loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. The dog is the most loyal animal to human beings. When the dog appears on your path, he reminds you of this trait. It's the wisdom of Avalon. I decided to go back to that one for a little bit. When the dog appears on your path, he reminds you of this trait. Are you steadfast with your loved ones? Are you true to yourself and your dreams? Do you act with sincerity? It's very important that you do so now, for good fortune comes with the faithful dog as your companion. The dog loves sincerely without conditions and is happy to be part of a pack. Think about how you function in your community. Are you a loyal team player? Another issue the dog asks you to consider is the loyalty of others. If someone is being insincere, move on because he or she isn't meant to be in your pack. Ask the dog for a sign and your answer will be shown. Dog energy lives in your heart, so look there. It's a beautiful little message. It's talking about trusting in the mystery, just trusting in the mystery, but you have to have that faith and be certain that what's coming to you is coming to you, but it told you you're on the right path. So you're headed in the right direction for what you want, right? You just have to have faith in that, faith in what you're headed for. Good morning, Kim. How are you, love? Good morning, Serena. Okay, so Jess is next. Decided to throw a bunch of them. There was an at Helena Miles and Hey Kim in between the Helena Miles. Alrighty, so Jess. Merlin. The Merlin. I am. How are you, love? I am. Okay, Jess. The Merlin, number 1. The Merlin is the messenger of initiation and alchemy and is both the magician and the high priest. He is the masculine keeper of magic and has the ability to turn iron ore into gold. The Merlin says you have all you need to move forward. Rejoice that all the elements you require for success are indeed present. You're given notice that when it comes to your life and its purpose, the magical aspect of the Merlin can be summoned to help you find an answer that is within you. When the Merlin appears, he tells you that justice will be done in all matters of your query, but not by any forceful action. Instead, ask yourself what you need to do to bring balance into your life. Are you working too hard? Perhaps overthinking things? Do you have enough downtime? The answers you seek are not found in obvious places. It's time to go within through meditation and prayer and ask the spirit world of the Merlin's magical influence to send you signs and omens that help you chart your course. The Merlin says that he will lend you his wisdom and magic on this leg of your journey until you can claim it for your own. Oh, I'm glad you're resting up, Serena. And hi, Jenny Bear. Hello, Jennifer. How are you, love? His message is always be in the world, but not of it, and wear it only as a loose cloak about your shoulders. You will never have to look outside yourself for answers when the Merlin appears. Remember, all signs and omens sent by the Merlin are but reflections of that which is within you already. Mariana, are you still here? Because if you're not, Mariana, then we're going to skip by it. I love you, Jenny. You have a beautiful day. Weird that the echo's gone now. So are you still there, Mariana? Or Mariana? Mm-hmm. Good, yay! Yay! Good job, sweetie. Beautiful. I love it. All right, I'm going to pull a card for Jenny. You're welcome, Jess. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Jenny as a... I'm so proud of you, so happy for you. If you need anything, connect, Jennifer. I have that free call, okay? You can connect with that free call. So Jenny, Fire Fairy. Okay, the Fire Fairy. Good. Number 30. Good, good. The Fire Fairy sparks ideas into action. She rules the flame of creativity and encourages you to move quickly. She is also the voice of happy optimism, showing you signs, signals, and omens to support your dreams. The Fire Fairy gives you hope. I do. And yes, so I will put a comment in. There, that's my... I'm in my new house, Renee. Whoop, whoop. You're welcome, Jennifer. And besides, if you follow me on Facebook, then I can get you set up. There's the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, which we meet, I think it's on Friday. I don't have my book right now. It's either Thursday or Friday. Oh, my mama's here. Go get her. Go get Grandma. Go get Nana. Go get Nana. Hi, Mama. Hi, honey. Did you need this? It was a very busy weekend. Yeah, I'll take bread. I'll always take bread. You got bread out? You want a loaf out? There's probably about that much of a loaf, a quarter of a loaf. It was a very big weekend for us. Very big. You know what? In the end, it's stuff as much as it's hard, but in the end, it's stuff, and it's so much better that you got out and you saved yourself, right? You'll be so much happier in the end, and all of that negative energy that's in this stuff, you wouldn't want it anyway, right? Just beautiful. My mama.
Hi, girls.
She says hi. All right. So back to Jenny's card. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy. So happy for you. So the fire fairy sparks ideas into action. She rules the flame of creativity and encourages you to move quickly. She is also the voice of happy optimism, showing you signs, signals, and omens to support your dreams. The fire fairy gives you hope and courage and ensures that your dreams will come true if you simply act on them. When the fire fairy appears, I was like, fury. The fire fairy appears on your path. She gives you a gift, a magical sense of energy to help you complete any idea you have that serves the greater good. She signals positive outcomes for your efforts. The fire fairy brings you another gift, illumination. When you're in the dark about something, the fire fairy lends you her light so that your path will be filled with illumination. All things come to light quickly when the fire fairy appears. Just beautiful, beautiful. Well, hopefully you can get your kids' pictures back, right? Hopefully you can get those back. Through fire and brimstone. She did a good job. Alrighty, so Renee gets a card, and we've got, so just remember, cards are 5 coins. If you want healing, it's the phone. And if you subscribe, you get 2 cards free that day, and then you get free cards every day that you show up. All right, and you support me being here and doing this every day. So for Renee, the High Priestess, and we can put Serena on the list for sure. So the High Priestess, number 2 for Renee. Intuition, prescient sight, higher knowledge, receptivity, the ability to work with subtle energies of spirit, and the psychic power of the feminine. These are the aspects of the High Priestess of Avalon. When the High Priestess appears before you, she asks you to trust your intuition and to throw the net of your awareness out into the world around you, pulling truths that may defy your intellect, rational mind, or what others wish to falsify or superficially portray. Go beyond the ordinary, past the chaos of modern life, and trust your inner vision to guide you on your path. Pay attention to your dreams and keep track of your intuitive hunches, for when the High Priestess appears, she asks you to look for the thread of truth in these places. Be discerning in all that you do at this time, for the High Priestess reminds you that not all is as it seems to be. However, don't take this world personally. Rise above it and ask for a true vision to see the path ahead. You will be given this vision. Jeepers, I can't read now. My mom's here and all of a sudden I can't read. You will be given this vision. All you need to do is ask the god or goddess and be open to receiving it. The High Priestess reminds you of the feminine principle of receptivity, gathering power by receiving information and waiting for others to act first. Allow the world to show you its intentions. The goddess blesses and protects you when the High Priestess of Avalon appears on your path. It's a beautiful, beautiful message. So we've got Serena next. Thank you for the gift, Serena. I appreciate that. And I'm not seeing anybody on this feed. So if nobody's on this feed, I'm just going to wave at you guys and say bye. And then I'm going to close it down. So we'll just have more bandwidth for TikTok.